Good afternoon, it's Bev at Planetcrochet. This afternoon I'm going to show you how to do the half treble. The previous video I did the double crochet. The terminology I'll be using is the UK terminology. So that's what it looks like. This is double knit, by the way, so you can use whatever yarn you can get in your country or on the internet. This yarn is Starcraft, and this ball says to have a 4mm hook. And these are the ones I like to use. And I believe this colour is Meadow. If you want to see if you can buy some, this is Starcraft. This is not sponsored in any way. As I've said in my previous videos, I love to use Starcraft. And at the moment I'm on with projects using Aran, which is slightly thicker. I think that's worsted weight number 4. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, in the UK we say double knit for this one, and for the number 4 we say Aran. Anyway, let's get on. So again, as before, you want the short tail to your right. You've wrapped it around your finger. Take it over to your left, so you've got a cross. You want I'll put the ball over this side, it's easier. On your right, wrap it around your finger again, catch it with your thumb, and take the shorter tail over, put your hook under, pull off. This is the way I do it. You don't have to do this. You can find another video, see how other people who crochet, how they get their slip knot on their hook. This is the way I found. I tried other ways and I couldn't get to grips with it, but that's the way I like to do it. And again, chaining is yarn over, pull through. You don't ever count the loop on the hook, so that's 1 chain. Yarn over, 2. So I'll do about 20. So it's only a sampler today, a bit like this, one. So there's the bottom of the chains, and that's the top, and you have 2 loops when you've done the stitch. So because this one is a little higher, this is the double one I did the last video. See the difference in height. At the end, the beginning, sorry, not the end, the beginning, you miss 2. Some patterns may say just miss 1, but for today I'm going to miss 2. So remember, it's not the one on the hook, that doesn't count as anything. It's just 1, 2, so we miss those. And to do a half treble, yarn over and go into the 3rd chain from the hook. Again, just in that top loop, yarn over the hook again and pull through. So you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3, and that's your first. Yarn over. Remember, don't go in that one because you've already put the stitch in that chain. Into the next one. Yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3. So now you have 2 chains. So there's your missed 2 chains there. There's 1, there's 2. Just get a bit more yarn. Do it again. Yarn over. In the next chain, pull yarn through, 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through. Now if I was doing a project that had the bottom like that, or you can go around, I usually, I think I said it on the previous video, I go up a hook size, half a size. So this is 4. So if I was doing however length of chain, I would go up to 4.5. So if you had a 5 for the ball of yarn, go 5.5. It just makes, I've found over time, makes it a little looser, because some patterns will say make your chains loose. But I found, because the way I just crochet, I found that if I made them loose, they was very uneven. So to make them even, like that, I found just go up half a hook size. Remember at the end when you've done your chains, as I've forgotten, just swap your hook back to what the pattern says. So some patterns won't say it, but I just like that for preference, for me personally. So how many have we got now? Three stitches. So 3 half treble. So yarn over in your stitch or your chain, as it is at the bottom, at the foundation, 3 loops and pull through all 3. And like with everything with crochet, it takes time, patience. Try to relax, which is when you first begin to crochet is really hard to do. I found it hard to do. My hands hurt. I mean, my hands hurt now through arthritis, but my hands hurt before through you kind of doing this, and you have to get comfortable. As I said in the other video, how you hold your hook may help. So if you want to hold it like this, it's fine, but I use a pencil way of holding. If I go up a large hook size, I end up holding it like the knife, because it does hurt here. So I do, if it's really thick, like a size hook 7, any higher than that, I generally change the way I hold the hook. But it's entirely up to you. It's a personal preference how you do it. Now sometimes when I don't know if you notice when you're watching, but I will grab the work as it goes along, but I'll only do this for so long because it starts curling, and that's why I do it. Again, personal preference. Some crocheters may not do it. Again, how you hold your yarn in this hand, in your left hand. You can watch a video. I'm not going to show you how to do it because I tried always like I watched ladies when I first learnt, and I just could not, and I was getting it stuck around my little finger. So I just literally hold it through my hand, and it works for me. Some ladies might not like it. I know there's gentlemen crocheters, so when I say ladies, I'm not meaning to be dissing the gentlemen that crochet neither. So we're on the last one, not forgetting this last one. There you go. It just takes practice to get it uniform. Now if you're going to go back the other way, the first one, the other video I did, you just chain 1 and go in the first stitch. But what you can do, so like you missed the 2 at the beginning, you chain up 2. Now I like to chain up, then turn. Some people stop, turn, then chain up, but I just personally like to chain up, then I'll turn. And your work looks totally different when you go back the other way. Totally different. And it is confusing, I did find at first, where to put the hook. So I've done 2 chain. Now for some patterns, some work, you will go, just take the hook out, you will go into the base of these 2 chains, into that hole there, that space. Oops. And you have 2 loops. So that's the top of your, can you see, there's your top all along, there's the tops of your stitches. But at the back, it looks like this. So the neater you can do your work facing you, the right side, when you do go to turn your work, it's not as confusing where to put your hook, and it does, again, takes practice. So it would be easier then, instead of doing a pattern straight away or trying to do something, just keep practicing doing this. So you chain in just a little sample and then do your stitch all the way along, and if you want, stop, take it back out and do it all again. It seems tedious, but then when you come to turn over, it's uniform, and once you've realised where to put your hook, so you can use these as turning stitches, sorry, turning chains, or you can use it as a stitch. For the double crochet, not so. Some patterns I have done, you chain one and they clasp that, but it will say in the pattern. A lot of patterns I've done over the 6 years say chain one does not count as a stitch, and you would put the double crochet in that first there. And it's same for this half treble. Yarn over, you can put it in the base of where the two chains are. So there's your two chains there. There's the stitch at the base, and then you carry on all the way to the end. And then also same at the end, you can finish on the last stitch. This is where I used to, you know, to get your straight edges, I used to get it all ways and this ways, and it is an art to get your edges straight, and I'll do another video on that. I think I need to update one of my videos, but just for today, that's how you do your half treble. I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. So from me and Monkey at Planet Crochet, it's bye for now. I'll see you in another video.